Good morning, and thank you for tuning into your daily Wallops weather briefing for Monday, August 27th. We're seeing some mostly sunny skies out there today, and today is going to be the start of a pretty big warm-up across the region for much of this week, with a heat wave maxing out as we go towards the mid to end of the week time frame. Taking a look at our conditions across the area from yesterday, we did see some fairly seasonable high temperatures yesterday across the region. Warm spots were up near our nation's capital and down near the Tidewater with temperatures in the upper 80s. Here at Wallops, we did get only to 85 degrees. Did see some mild lows once again this morning across the region, with all locations reporting temperatures in the low to mid 70s. As of 9 a.m., we were seeing temperatures already fairly warm out there, with most locations already seeing temperatures into the low 80s. DC and Dover were your cool spots, still struggling to get to 80 degrees as of 9 a.m. Taking a look at our upper level sounding from this morning, we do have that upper level ridge axis just to the west of the Wallops region this morning, with that high pressure settled across the mid-Atlantic, and that has given us some very light winds across the entire column, with westerly winds only running around 5 to 10 knots from 1,000 feet up to around 9,000 feet. Then those winds do shift, are a little bit light and variable between 12 and 16,000 feet, still only running 5 to 10 knots, and then running west-northwesterly at the 25,000 foot level, still only running around 10 to 15 knots. We are seeing the freezing level this morning just above 14,500 feet. Taking a look at our surface analysis, you could see that large area high pressure across the southeastern United States. That's helping to give us some seasonable conditions this past weekend, but as that high pressure weakens a bit and our Bermuda high strengthens offshore, we are going to be seeing a more southwest to a west-southwesterly flow develop across the region this week, and that's going to give us quite a big warm-up. So we are going to be seeing a late summer heat wave this week, with temperatures climbing into the mid-90s here at Wallops, and possibly close to triple digits in some spots across the central Delmarva. Taking a look at our forecast charts here as we go through this week, going to be seeing temperatures today in the upper 80s as that high pressure continues to expand as we go to the east of the area. And then as we go into tonight, that high pressure will still continue to expand, giving us a continued west-southwesterly flow. Going to be a very unseasonably warm night tonight, and then as we go into tomorrow, that's when the heat wave is really going to kick off, and we're going to start to see temperatures in the lower to mid 90s across the region for our Tuesday. As we go into Wednesday, we are going to be having a weak front approach from the north. Not really going to influence our weather as far as clouds or precipitation, but it is going to help to reinforce that stronger west-southwesterly flow, and that's going to really also help into compress the atmosphere a bit. So Wednesday could be the warmest day across the region, with temperatures in the mid-90s here at Wallops, and we're also going to be seeing a pretty good uptick in humidity. So we're going to be seeing some pretty dangerous heat indices out there starting tomorrow and through much of the rest of the week, as this heat wave really starts to ramp up across the region. Taking a look at our weather chart here, only going to be seeing a slight chance of those heat indexes briefly reaching 100 degrees near noon and early this afternoon, with a high temperature of 89. Dew points are running around 74 to 76 degrees late this morning into this afternoon. We are seeing those winds fairly light from the southwest this morning, but they are going to ramp up to around 7 to 12 knots late this morning, then 8 to 13 knots as we go into this afternoon, before weakening to 4 to 9 knots this evening, then 3 to 8 knots overnight, and then becoming west-southwesterly at 3 to 8 knots mid-morning Tuesday. We're going to be seeing a high near 89 degrees today, with a very mild and seasonably warm low tomorrow of 76. Taking a look at our terminal forecast for today, just going to be seeing a scattered deck of a very thin cirrus clouds as we go throughout the day, possibly briefly becoming broken. It's pretty hazy out there on the upper levels. We will be seeing a few just fair weather cumulus pop up as we go towards the late morning hours and afternoon near 4,000 feet. And that will continue through the overnight hours. And then by mid-morning tomorrow, we're going to be seeing a few too scattered between 3,000 and 5,000 feet, and then continue to seeing some scattered thin upper-level clouds as well. Taking a look at the next couple of days, tomorrow's going to be partly cloudy and very hot, with a humidity on the increase as well, with a high of 92. Tuesday night's going to be partly cloudy, very muggy night expected with a low of 77, and then Wednesday we're going to be looking at an even a hotter day with a high of 93 and with very humid conditions out there as well. Taking a look at our extended outlook, it does look like Wednesday and Thursday are going to be the hottest days of the week, as that west-southwesterly flow really begins to ramp up across the region, and we get that weak front moving closer to the area to the north. That will help compress the atmosphere a bit, helping to give us some even warmer temperatures across the Delmarva. On Thursday, we are going to be seeing that front that I had mentioned inch a little bit closer to the area as we go towards the evening hours. So chances look only around 20% right now for Thursday evening for a shower or thunderstorm. Any storms that do develop looks like they'll be the pop-up variety, so any coverage will be isolated at best for a Thursday evening into Thursday night. And then Friday, that front does look like it's going to move a little bit closer with that very warm and unstable air mass, so it does look like we will be having a better chance of some showers and storms. Could be seeing the chance for pop-up showers and storms pretty much all day Friday. I'm really going to depend on exactly where that front settles and any upper level support or upper level energy that happens to swing on through. Right now it looks pretty light, so only seeing around a 30 to 50% chance of some storms, but those chances will be running all day. Saturday through Sunday, still going to be looking the similar conditions as Friday, as we're going to have that weak front stall across the region, as is typical with these setups. The exact weather forecast is going to be very dependent on exactly where that front stalls. If it stalls a little bit to the north, we will be having some warmer temperatures and perhaps greater chances for storms, but if we get it stalling to the south, could be seeing those temperatures knock down a few degrees. That'll do it for your daily Wallops weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.